toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense set on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football. It's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll start this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this job.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll fire to his right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. They want to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Fast motion from the offense. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He wants to throw. Buys a little extra time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop with the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll throw it on first down. Extending the play. And he hauls it in at the 25. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. First down, 10 yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone, they're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch him off.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 7, wicket carry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It's finished off with the quarterback sneak.
Ole Miss, 7.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Huff. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The option look. He'll pitch it. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run the option. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Now adjusting. The sure hands, it's Adams. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. The special teams with a special moment. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin him deep. He'll bring it out. It's Huff. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
It's a flea flicker. He's looking deep. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Direct snap. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going up top, and he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to find his man on first down. And he can't escape and down he goes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take the deep shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Fires to the right. Snags it. And he will score! Touchdown Ducks! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Tosses to the quarterback. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
29. Ole Miss 7.
And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Kick this one off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Going up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't make the connection. The Ducks in the hurry up. They'll go back to the air on second down. He fires it out to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. All kinds of time before he fires right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll throw it on first down. Skips away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw it again. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on a nice job, getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Steps away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off play action on first down. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing route.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Quarterback checking the play. He's looking for an open man on second down. Working on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Snap it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is third and goal, but this is probably four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together. And most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is intercepted.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The back goes in motion. And the quick shuffle pass. Oh, batted into the air and picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it's picked off for the third time today. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Now the pitch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Buys a little time. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
At the 2-yard line. First and goal, Oregon. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 36, Ole Miss 7.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to go up top. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. He chucks one out to the right. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Pulled rolls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line.
And the quarterback is snowed under. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time.
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable at that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. He's going to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Looking left. Makes the grab. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing, using his legs to buy some time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Pulls it in. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Let's go. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Buying some time. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Corners are walked up tight. They're trying to get to it. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Troy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Tosses it back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. This guy can throw it. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. Quarterback will audible. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slip through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.